Hello, you can't see me, but you know, we're at different we're driving back down. We have no connection both on the phone and the the Tesla. It's one of those things, you know. So we're going to be driving down, but yeah, we're using this other custom LUT. I don't know. I'll hopefully I'll remind myself to put it in the description. But yeah, we're running at 1/8000, and the best part is that there won't be any rolling shutter going down the road, right? It's fast moving. So I'm not that type of person who shoots out the window through the passenger side. I like through the front side because, yeah, I mean, you're seeing what I'm seeing. So there's more, you know, field of view, especially on the 20 millimeter. I think we're at 2.8 right now, 8,000th of a second, because it's motion, so I think 8,000th of a second works. And we're going roughly 35 miles per hour, 30 to 40, nothing higher than 40 though. But yeah, I did shoot a mini clip of the sunrise over Olrag. But yeah, I actually really like this light. And then I made it warmer, made the white balance like I think 7,900. Yeah, so we're in Shenandoah. So, and we turned off the stabilization. I know that I could have gone away with it because then you wouldn't see my car panel, but you know, just crop in a bit more if you really care. Because I mean, I kind of secured it well enough, I think, using the tripod stand thingy. Hopefully, oh man, hopefully won't be too annoyed by the by the car sounds. But yeah, I'll just record it going down the mountain, you know. But this is me securing it like kind of tightly. So I secured it at the car cushion of the car seat, and then the side in the middle of the console, whatever it's called, not the console, but you know, and then into the passenger cubby. So it's like really locked in. You know, it can't move anywhere unless like I knock it over myself or something flies into the thing. Oh man, it's gonna be. Yeah, there's also the harsh sun. So since I was in a dimly lit area and it was just like still well lit though. So, and then there's gonna be like some tunnels. But yeah, all I remember is that at the entrance there's a tunnel. So that is what I have to go. Ooh, and this guy behind me is right behind me. But yeah, overall, the full moon. Sorry. The full moon. Yeah, I think I can actually just take moon videos and photos anywhere because 80,000th of a second like kills off any ambient light. I did it up here too. Of course, I had a wider field of view, so I was using the 20 millimeter, but it wasn't as sharp as the as the Zeiss 135. Because I mean, it's a moon photo. Like, of course, you need the longer lens, the better. I'll come up here when it's a new moon, so I can get some astrophotography. I have seen nothing of this camera for astrophotography. I know people will be like, oh, but it's not a low light camera. Well, it's a full frame. It's better than your APS-C ZV-1 or your... I don't even think... Wait, no. The ZV-E1 can't even do long exposures. But it'd be better than your typical 6700. The A6700, and it'll be better than yeah, I think I honestly think it's actually going to be different, like just my prediction based, because it's using ARW5 raw files. Like, I've yet to see a camera other than the Cinecams, but the Cinecams are like, they're not meant for long exposure. They're meant for like the people who built it. So the people like, and also the great thing about this exposure thing, actually, I can actually do a long exposure without a remote. So that makes it like actually so useful, because like I don't want to like whip out a remote. And then you can do the bulb timing. Well, the bulb timing thingy only works for I think 1 second. So yeah, if you want intervalometer, that's why Wikipedia lied. You can do 9,999, I think. I mean, you could. I mean, that's what it's rated. That's what it says. So that means if they say it can, that means it can, I guess. Like on the Sony A9III, you can just keep it open the entire time. It's just like, it just doesn't tell you or anything like that, So, but yeah, I'm gonna look back at this footage, even if I don't release it. I'm gonna release this just so everyone, whoever is thinking about the Sony. Oh, we're going deep. But yeah, if you're thinking about the A9III for just like, I guess if people who are car videographers, this would be aimed towards you. I'm not a car videographer at all. Like, I mean, I love my Tesla for sure, but like I despise cars in general. It's just this Tesla is just another tool, Like, I could care less, it's got scratches on it from whatever other people, and some freaking when you got a Tesla, people just think you have money, but it's just like, nah, I saved up for this, I was biking to work, so. But yeah, the air pressure's going back up. But yeah, but yeah, if you're a car videographer, you definitely need this camera. Am I recording? Yeah, I'm recording. Okay. I'm just, it's a little silly goose. Yeah, I think this would be so again, if you're a car photographer or videographer, this is the camera for you. this is technically the only camera for you, because if you want to do, you know, let's say you want to do like some video shoots of like car driving or street racing or something, or you know, high action car meets NASCAR. It's just high action. I mean, but for some reason they're not showing it off in any of the demos or whatever. There's nothing about cars. It's all sports. It's all like action sports. Like, but this is literally the car videographer camera. Like, you won't get banding, because the banding does like, it occurs so often when you try to take photos. Because like if your car is shiny, it'll just have like, it'll show the banding. It's not banding. It's like the warping or whatever it's called. I like I mistake the word. You know, I use it interchangeably because technically they're kind of the same thing, right? It's a distortion of some sort. Oh my God, is it branch? But yeah, car videographers get this camera. I think this is the cheapest on the market, right? And then you can use, like, you know, you don't even have to do anything crazy too, because you're driving outside. So, okay, I think we're getting up to the tunnel. But yeah, car videographers, this is a camera for you, because then you can actually film inside the car. Like, who wants to film outside the car? That's kind of lame. You know, it's just like the perspective, right? And then you can do 120 FPS if you really care about the frame rate. But right now we're on the 200 megabytes per second, 4K 60p. So yeah, because I definitely, this, like, it says the card has 3 hours of footage left. So yeah, there's definitely this is definitely the camera for it though. But yeah, for a lot of shiny objects, if you move it fast, there's gonna get warping, distortion, the light banding thing, because there's like, what is it called, LED, or some lights are LED outside. Like if you go to the city, there's a lot of LED lights, neon lights of course too. But it's just like, I mean, I think neon lights look the best for this camera. Like, I was shooting some neon lights, I mean LED lights of course, but if you're talking about like just a deep color, you can see the neon lights really, really strongly. Like, it looks so vivid and nice. And I gotta spend more time, like, just, oh, we're going to the tunnel. Well, yeah, we'll take it slow, so we can see the gradual, the gradual shadows. That's another thing too. Teslas don't have good glass shadow diffraction, because if you go in, let's say you drive like an Audi, this is just from my experience, right? The glass shadows is very, very, very smooth. Like, it is, the way the light hits the glass of the front windshield is just so satisfying that, like, it's like you feel like you're in a S-Log movie, but it's already color graded, right? Because your eyeballs are the ones color grading it. So it just looks so cinematic when you're driving in an Audi. Like, if I had to, you know, say, and maybe the Model S has it, because I haven't driven a Model S. But when you drive an Audi, the glass, of all the glass, literally shades and tones down so nicely. That's what, oh, we're at the thing. But yeah, we're at the, oh no, it's the panorama too. This is like the beginning though. Oh, I'm going to DC. But yeah, I think this is to DC. This has to be. It said DC. If it's not DC, I will get up. Yeah, this is DC. Okay. But yeah, that's the I hate that, like, I have to. I need directions because I'm a silly little. I can't tell left to right. Still no connection. Because like I messaged the Tesla forums or whatever on Reddit, and these fools were like, "Oh yeah, you know, it just." I'm just like, okay, so you just want me to drive in the middle of nowhere? Like, I mean, on my screen right now, all you see is a grid. Okay, it saves like, so it's like you want me to drive in the middle of nowhere, and then whatever, and then my phone has no connection right now, and I forgot to like preload the map in a area that I had connection. But I mean, is what it is. But yeah, that's me complaining. I mean, you know, I wouldn't mind if it were to like, okay, you know, maybe they do have map packs. So like Tesla, you know, you download the map software thingy in your car, and you know, I guess you got to connect to the Wi-Fi, of course, so it'd be faster to download. Or you can pre-save it on, but it'd be better just to save it through the Tesla computer. But essentially, you do it maybe per state, you know. So let's say if I drive around DC and Virginia, then I can download the entire map of DC and the entire map of Virginia. And the only gripe is that you have to like kind of update it every so often. So you know, that's where Tesla do you know, they do their magic, you know. But of course, they're not the ones in control of Google Maps. But yeah, it's just like one of those things, you know. It seems so simple to do if Google can do it. You know, Google just tells you that like, oh, we're gonna take like 500 megabytes. I'm totally fine with that, because then I'll just delete it afterwards, you know. So, because you know, it's not. It's just like so worrisome when I have to like drive and I don't know where I'm going, and then yeah. Although earlier though, the Bluetooth thing did fix itself or something. I don't know. So that's a good thing. Because before, if I had no phone connection and I had no car connection, the Bluetooth thing wouldn't unlock the car. So I had to like go to Wi-Fi or whatever. But yeah, we're just trekking down the mountain. We just left the national park, and the only gripe I have against this mountain is that like the roads are just too narrow. Like, I know it's wider right now, it's a 1 lane, but like it's just like, I don't know, because people got big trucks, and then there's like the whatever other hauling trucks, like the trucks like the wheelers, the 18-wheelers, or not 18-wheelers, but you know, the big old trucks that transport things. I gotta turn off the heat seat warmer. But I just get really nervous. And then I remember in my last car, I had my windshield crack from someone hauling stuff. So I'm like kind of confused too. Like, why don't they have a road for everyday people, and then like, you know, a service road for just the 18-wheelers, you know? But you know, that requires more more management. But that's like besides the point. But yeah, I mean, I like going up this mountain because, like, you know, I drive for free, haha, and then I charge up here for free, haha. You know, living out the Tesla. My favorite part about driving a Tesla is, like, now I have no bounds other than my imagination, and like since it was my day off, I was like, you know, there's no excuse for me to go out and just take photos. Like, the excuse is like, oh, I'm lazy, you know, or oh, unless there's an event going on, I should now, since I have this camera, like I tend to just like go out and just take photos almost every single day. I never had that because a lot of the times what discourages me, at least when I take photos and video, is that it's like not technically good. Like, something about it is like, it's like just bad. And you know, it's not that, you know, there's just more of a spectrum, there's more of a range of what now I can do without getting errors. Because before, it's like, you know, double exposures, it's like, you know, some people think it's software, but no, you got to put it on, you know, on bulb mode. But again, it's just like taking photos, whatever makes, like, think of it like this: when you take a photo on your phone, it's like so simple to do because the algorithm generates something, so really you're just capturing, you know, memories per se. I think that was the Google joke, that you're capturing memories, you're not capturing photos, which is true, because photos is like you're capturing photons, and the camera is still like your camera on your phone is, but there's no way, because there's always some type of processing no matter what. And it's more than just like processing as in capturing light. It will actually do steps to make it, because the user just wants a good image and good video. So it's like when people someone who I was like just showing him his camera, even though I never touched the A6000. But yeah, it can be really discouraging for people, because the camera is like, this is like what you're actually capturing, you know, this is like true to life, as in the camera sensor is so capable that it can capture that, you know, it can capture those photons really well. And some people get discouraged because it's just like super not motivating, I'd say, when you don't capture an image that is like nice. Like, even if you capture an image of like a flower or like a tree and it looks really nice, you just get really upped by it, because it's like, oh dang, you know, it's like, of course sometimes the colors is way more exaggerated, but you know, how the camera processes it, which in the sense is the same, you know, the same thing about if cameras, you know, but phones are cameras. But now it's nice and bright and harsh. But yeah, it's just like more legwork, because it's really about understanding the camera, and then you can actually capture real life much better, you know, like than your actual phone camera, because it just has a larger range. Like, you know, and there'll be a point in time when, you know, this mirrorless camera is the size of your phone, right? Right now they're just trying to do the low light. I feel like it's like, yeah, I guess they should do low light, but I just feel like they should just turn everything, because in your camera it is in a sense, well, it's not, because they use software to fix the errors. So it's like people have to like come up with these unique techniques to like bring back the digital camera look, in the sense of like doing whatever fun edits like bulb mode and, you know, light exposing, light pinning stuff. You know, gotta change the settings around, right? But yeah, it's just one of those things that it could be really discouraging. Because for me, it was really discouraging when it's like, oh, you know, then I really resorted to just taking photos like once a week. And I think when I take photos, it's just like a good out. Like, instead of like, I don't know, doing weird, crazy, trendy stuff, I just enjoy taking the photos. And I think some of them are good. At least the ones that I like are good. The videos are good. You know, there's a reason why 100 people are at least watching the aquarium video, because they just like the look of it. You know, put that on loop, it just looks nice. Like, and then you don't have to actually have and take care of a saltwater aquarium. So and there's like, it's like hella people behind me though. I'm still up the mountain though. Soon I'll be, you know, all the way down. But I'll just keep recording it still, because, you know, I just want to see how it kind of. And I feel like I took the wrong turn somewhere, maybe, because I don't know where I'm going. Okay, it says Washington still. Okay. I'm gonna take the highway up there, because I took some like random highway, or not random, some random through, and it was just like it lost connection, of course. And okay, we're back on the 55. But yeah, it lost connection and everything, and I just got like so perturbed because I was just like checking my phone, and then my phone was like in and outing. Okay, now we can put the autopilot on. Oh my gosh. That is just so stressful, driving. But yeah, I'll like drive a bit down before I end the video. But yeah, if you're wanting to do car videos, this is the camera. Like, I can't think of any other camera. Like, you just gotta get a better lens, of course. I'm using a Minolta, you know, so the focusing distance is very short, so it's not that good for something like this. Like, at least it's 1.5 feet. So I guess the other lenses would do much better than my Minolta, because it just works, of course, and it's really good for things up close. So it's really good for people portraits, I think, in my opinion. Like, you can get really close into the portrait. Oh dang, I gained like 7 miles going down. Sweet. Oh, it's a school bus. Oh, I guess because it saw a police car. I have no idea why things slow down, but is there a... What the heck happened? Oh, it's a school bus. Wait, I don't think we had to stop for the median part. The frick is this? But yeah, I guess that's where I'll cut it. But yeah, Camille out.